let's move on to the vaccines, which I know is your real area of specialty. So I wanted to just start off with, there's a lot of concern about the vaccine. As you mentioned, that there's mistrust for a whole host of reasons. But I think skepticism about vaccines hasn't only been limited to the COVID vaccine. I mean, there are a lot of people who are skeptical about even getting a flu vaccine. So if you can maybe just spend a few minutes telling us actually what is a vaccine and what is going into your body when you receive a vaccine, whether it's a flu vaccine or a COVID vaccine, and what does it actually do in the fight against COVID or even the flu?
Yeah. Okay, what a vaccine does is it tries to simulate what the natural infection would do. So let's take flu for an example. If you get influenza, you get a virus which goes into your body. Now that virus is foreign. It's foreign to your body. It's a foreign protein. So your body will try and fight it to get rid of it so that you can recover. And the organ in your body which does that is the immune system. The immune system's makes a protein called antibodies that protect you against getting infection. And there are also cells which allow you to heal, to recover. So when you get any infection, flu, COVID, whatever it is, your body's immune system, that organ, will fight that infection, enable you to recover. Now, what we do with a vaccine is try and mimic that. In other words, what you do is you take that foreign protein instead of the organism, because you don't want to make you sick with the vaccine. So we take simply that protein and we put that into the body. The body says, hold on, there's a foreign protein now. We've got to mount an immune response. So the body will then make antibodies, that protein, and also the cells will start being stimulated as well. Now then subsequently, if you do get exposed to the organism, now influenza, your body's already seen that foreign protein. So as it comes in, that antibodies will prevent you getting infection. If that infection does breach that first line of defense, then the cells will allow you to heal more quickly. So you'll get a much milder infection. So that's really what the vaccine does.
So when you have a vaccine, and people who've had the COVID vaccine sometimes are reporting mild symptoms, because a lot of people think, well, they have the flu vaccine, they end up getting the flu. They're going to have the COVID vaccine. They've heard that they get sick. What's happening to your body when you start getting the symptoms of the illness for which you've just been vaccinated? What's going on there?
Okay. What happens there is that your immune system is good, but it's not totally perfect. So it will do most of protecting, but some of that virus still does get through. But because you already now got your cells, which are already programmed for this particular foreign protein, and you've got antibodies, it'll allow you to heal better, but obviously not 100%. It does also depend on on the dosage of what's invading your body. If you get an overwhelming infection, a huge amount of virus, your body's got a limited, that immune system got a limited capability to fight that off. And therefore that virus we call it a breakthrough infection. As the name implies, it breaks through that immune defense. So unfortunately, look, some vaccines, like we look at measles, which you immunize, the children against. That vaccine is a superb vaccine. Polio vaccine, that's a superb vaccine. That's as close as 100% as you can get. Even then, not totally 100%, but that vaccine is very good. Then you come all the way to the flu vaccine. There we're looking at about 50 to 60%. Not that great. Measles vaccine, you're looking at 95, 97%. And it's a biological phenomenon. Without getting too technical, the measles virus itself lends itself to being protected by the immune system. When we come to COVID, we're like in between. Some of the vaccines, like the Pfizer vaccine, is pretty good. If it's not for our variant, if you look at other variants, the United States, for example, those vaccines are about 95% protective. They're very good. We've got a problem. Our variant, because it's a tough little guy, our immune system is not so good at getting rid of it. So we come down to about Well, it's probably around about 65 to 70%. So about 2/3 of people won't get any symptoms, and about 1/3 will still get what you call a breakthrough.